Why does exchanging pleasantries feel like running a mental marathon? It's not just you. Your brain's not built for trivial exchanges. Our default assumption is that talking should be easy, but small talk demands a cognitive balancing act. Most of us assume the brain treats all conversations equally, but every "how's the weather" carries a hidden neurological tax. It's not just social nicety, it's a cognitive workout. A workout that leaves your mental muscles sore without the endorphin rush. Neurologically, small talk is a misfit. The brain's architecture favors meaningful data, patterns, predictions, and priorities. According to Dr. Matthias Mell, a psychologist specializing in social interaction, small talk is like trying to process static. Our predictive processing systems, the neural algorithms we rely on, struggle to find relevance in mundane exchanges. It's akin to a high-performance computer running a screensaver, wasteful, inefficient, and eventually irritating. The brain thirsts for insights, not idle chatter. Ever felt mentally drained after a day of small talk? That's cognitive friction at work. The brain's predictive models falter amidst the noise, creating a loop of failed expectations. Instead of seamless processing, you're stuck in a cycle of recalibrations. This mental turbulence can lead to overstimulation, akin to sensory saturation. Without meaningful anchors, your brain's resources are squandered, leaving you exhausted. It's a perfect storm of misaligned neural expectations. Yet, there's a twist. The very inefficiency of small talk offers a strategic advantage: baseline calibration. Small talk serves as a low-stakes environment for social tuning. It's a sandbox for error detection and communication protocol refinement. This mundane chatter allows us to test drive our predictive models in a risk-free setting. As trivial as it seems, this social dress rehearsal fine-tunes our neural circuitry for high-stakes interactions. It's the brain's way of running a diagnostic check. Enter the neural baseline protocol. This isn't about escaping small talk, but mastering its utility. By consciously engaging in small talk, you recalibrate your attentional load, preparing for deeper interactions. Treat it like cognitive stretching, a routine to enhance mental agility. Each exchange is a rep in mental gymnastics, fortifying your predictive processing. The irony? Small talk, the most cognitively taxing task, becomes your mental warm-up. Ready to rethink the value of idle chatter? Why did small talk even evolve? It's not idle chatter, it's a survival mechanism. The misconception is that small talk is pointless. In reality, it's an ancient social technology, a tool for social bonding. Our ancestors didn't gather around campfires to discuss quantum physics. They forged alliances through shared trivialities, a form of social grooming that didn't require opposable thumbs. This mundane chatter was the glue that held tribes together, ensuring cooperation and cohesion. Fast forward to today, small talk still triggers ancient circuits. Our brains remain wired for these social cues, but there's a catch. Dr. Robin Dunbar, an anthropologist, points out that the brain's social capacity is limited to about 150 relationships. This, Dunbar's number, means our cognitive resources are optimized for small groups. In a world of endless connections, small talk attempts to maintain these prehistoric networks despite our modern environments. The brain's firmware struggles to keep up. Here's the fatal error. Our brain's hardware was never upgraded for today's social software. The mismatch creates a signal-to-noise dilemma. In prehistoric times, each interaction was potentially life-saving. Today, the signal is buried under trivial noise, causing attentional overload. This leads to a paradox. The more we engage in small talk, the less meaningful communication we achieve. We're caught in a loop of perpetual shallow interactions, taxing our cognitive bandwidth without fulfilling our social needs. But this evolutionary relic isn't all bad news. It offers a hidden advantage: network maintenance. Small talk functions as a low-cost way to keep social ties active. It's the oil in the social machinery, preventing rust in relationships. Think of it as routine maintenance that prevents social breakdowns. This process keeps the social network alive, allowing for critical interactions when they matter most. Small talk, Then is a low-risk investment for high-return social capital. Enter the evolutionary echo protocol. Here's how it works. Consciously engage in small talk with intent. Use it as a strategic tool for relationship upkeep. This isn't about quantity, but quality. Target interactions that nurture your 150 connections. With this protocol, you transform small talk from a cognitive burden into a social asset. It's about refining your network, not expanding it. Can you recalibrate your social strategy to embrace the evolutionary echo of small talk? Small talk drains us, yet we treat it as a mere annoyance. Why? The real cost is hidden in plain sight. Small talk is a cognitive assault because it demands constant neural recalibration. Each mundane exchange forces your brain to shift gears, disrupting focus and flow. We assume these disruptions are harmless, but they accumulate like microfractures in your attention span. It's not just a few seconds lost, it's an ongoing tax on your cognitive reserves. Neurologically, these interruptions are costly. Dr. Gloria Mark's research highlights that it takes about 23 minutes to regain focus after an interruption. Now, multiply that by every trivial exchange you endure. The brain's effort to reorient itself is akin to rebooting a system after each disruption. This isn't just inefficiency. It's a misallocation of cognitive resources on a grand scale. Your brain is forced to reprocess context, wasting precious mental energy on trivial recalibrations. The fatal error here is our underestimation of attentional load. We're conditioned to believe that small talk is a harmless social lubricant, but it acts more like sandpaper on your cognitive circuitry. Each trivial interaction grates against your neural capacity, wearing down your ability to engage deeply. The constant demand for surface-level engagement leads to mental fatigue, creating a loop of shallow, unfulfilling exchanges that never scratch beneath the surface. Yet, there's a silver lining, in the guise of cognitive endurance training. This ongoing neural grind builds resilience. Small talk serves as a mental treadmill, conditioning your brain to better handle interruptions and distractions. Think of it like lifting light weights repeatedly. It prepares you for heavier cognitive challenges. This unexpected advantage is your brain's way of fortifying itself for moments when deep focus is non-negotiable. Welcome to the Cognitive Conditioning Protocol. This protocol transforms small talk into a resilience-building exercise. By reframing small talk as mental reps, you can harness its disruptive nature for cognitive strengthening. Engage intentionally, knowing it's a tool for enhancing your mental stamina. The goal isn't avoidance, but strategic engagement. Can you convert these cognitive assaults into opportunities for building a more resilient mind? The choice is yours to recalibrate. Small talk might feel like a perpetual nuisance, but it holds a strategic secret. Underneath its trivial surface, small talk acts as a neural primer. We assume it's a waste, yet those seemingly pointless exchanges prepare your brain for complex social interactions. Think of it as a neurological warm-up routine, priming your synapses for more significant cognitive tasks. Small talk is the brain's way of stretching before the main event, critical conversations. Neurologically, small talk enhances your brain's predictive processing capabilities. Dr. Yuri Hassan's research highlights how conversations sync brain activity between participants. Small talk fine-tunes this synchronization, allowing your brain to better predict and align with others' thoughts. It's a subtle calibration that enhances your ability to connect deeply when it truly matters. This synchronization is a stealthy advantage, refining your neural pathways for meaningful dialogue. Yet, here's the cognitive pitfall. Ignoring small talk's potential can lead to missed opportunities for social cohesion. We often dismiss it as mere filler, yet this oversight can isolate us. Small talk acts as a bridge to deeper interactions, laying the groundwork for trust and rapport. The real error is in treating it as a chore rather than a foundation. Without this primer, we risk entering critical conversations unprepared, lacking the neural groundwork for effective communication. But there's a hidden strength. Small talk cultivates emotional intelligence. These exchanges sharpen your ability to read social cues, enhancing empathy and adaptability. It's a subtle forge for crafting emotional acumen, allowing you to navigate more complex social landscapes with finesse. Small talk is your emotional intelligence training ground, a rehearsal space for honing interpersonal skills. Without it, you miss out on this quiet yet profound development of social intelligence. Enter this social calibration protocol. This protocol reframes small talk as a deliberate practice for honing emotional intelligence. Engage in these exchanges with the intent to sharpen your social radar, actively tuning into the nuances of conversation. By treating small talk as a skill-building exercise, you transform it from a cognitive drain into a wellspring of social aptitude. Are you ready to recalibrate your approach and unlock the hidden power of the mundane? The irony of small talk is that while it feels like a chore, it's an opportunity to refine your mental agility. The misconception? That we should simply endure it. The truth? Small talk is a cognitive sandbox. Approach it like a mental exercise designed to enhance your adaptability. Each trivial exchange is a chance to experiment with different conversational tactics, increasing your brain's flexibility. Small talk isn't just noise, it's practice. Research by Dr. Elizabeth Stokey shows that small talk can be strategically navigated to build rapport and trust. The key lies in managing your attentional load. Instead of letting small talk drain you, use it to sharpen your focus. By consciously directing your attention, you transform these interactions into exercises in active listening. This not only improves your engagement skills, but also enhances your capacity for meaningful connection when the stakes are high. Here's the cognitive misstep many make: treating small talk as a passive activity. This leads to disengagement and boredom. When you view small talk as a passive drain, your brain switches to autopilot, missing out on valuable cognitive workouts. The real error is in not recognizing small talk's potential to hone your conversational skills. Without active engagement, these interactions become static noise rather than dynamic opportunities for growth. Yet within this seemingly mundane exchange lies a strategic advantage: conversational versatility. Small talk allows you to practice adaptability, testing different tones and styles. This versatility is a valuable asset, enhancing your ability to navigate diverse social scenarios. It's a low-risk environment to refine your communication skills, preparing you for more challenging conversations. Small talk becomes a rehearsal stage for your social versatility, sharpening your ability to pivot and adapt. Introducing the Conversational Gym Protocol. It transforms small talk into a deliberate practice of cognitive and social skills. By engaging actively, you turn every interaction into an opportunity for growth. The protocol involves consciously flexing different conversational muscles, enhancing your adaptability and focus. Instead of enduring small talk, you leverage it as a strategic exercise. Can you reframe these interactions and harness their potential to fortify your mental and social agility? Ever find yourself paralyzed in a sea of small talk, wondering how to navigate it? The misconception is that we must weather these interactions passively. The reality? We can actively steer them. Small talk is not a tidal wave to be swept away by, but a current you can guide. The key is to harness your conversational compass, directing the flow toward meaningful exchanges. It's not about controlling the conversation, but about skillfully influencing its direction. According to Dr. Albert Mehrabian's communication model, 93% of communication is nonverbal. This means your body language and tone are your greatest tools in steering small talk. It's not just what you say, but how you say it. By adjusting your nonverbal cues, you can subtly shift the energy of a conversation. This turns small talk into an opportunity for genuine connection, allowing you to influence the interaction beyond words. The fatal error many make is ignoring the power of questions. Questions are your navigational tools, yet they're often underutilized. In small talk, we tend to offer statements, which close conversational loops. By asking open-ended questions, you create an avenue for exploration. This transforms small talk from a flat exchange into a dynamic dialogue. Without engaging questions, you risk missing out on opportunities for deeper connection and understanding. There's a strategic edge in mastering the art of conversational pivots. Small talk is an ideal playground for practicing these transitions. By recognizing conversational cues, you can elegantly shift topics, keeping the exchange engaging and fluid. This ability to pivot is a powerful skill, allowing you to maintain interest and adapt to your conversational partner's cues. In mastering pivots, you transform small talk from a static ritual into a dynamic interaction. Introducing the Dynamic Dialogue Protocol. This protocol arms you with strategies to guide and enrich small talk. Engage with intent, using questions and body language to influence the flow. Practice conversational pivots to keep exchanges lively and connected. By applying these techniques, you elevate small talk from perfunctory to purposeful. Are you ready to transform the mundane into a platform for meaningful engagement? The power is in your hands and your voice. Why does small talk feel like a mental ambush? The misconception is that it's isolated, affecting only the moment. The truth is more complex. Small talk serves as a microcosm of larger cognitive and social networks. Each trivial exchange is a node in a vast web of interactions that shape our neural architecture. It's not just a simple chat. It's an integral part of a sophisticated network that influences our cognitive landscape. Research by Dr. Nicholas Christakis and Dr. James Fowler suggests that social networks impact our thoughts, behaviors, and even emotions. Small talk is a thread in this intricate tapestry. It's not merely a social nicety. It's a conduit for cultural transmission and social cohesion. These trivial exchanges ripple through our networks, subtly influencing collective behaviors and norms. The true impact of small talk extends far beyond the individual, permeating the social fabric. The fatal oversight is viewing small talk as inconsequential. This leads to undervaluing its role in reinforcing social norms and expectations. Ignoring small talk's systemic implications can result in missed opportunities for cultural insight and community building. Each exchange, though seemingly insignificant, contributes to the social consensus. Without recognizing its broader impact, we risk becoming isolated nodes in an interconnected network, missing the chance to actively shape our social environments. Yet, within this complexity lies a strategic advantage: the ability to influence and mold the network. Small talk offers a way to subtly nudge social dynamics. By engaging mindfully, you can play an active role in shaping the collective narrative. It's an opportunity to foster inclusivity, challenge norms, and encourage diverse perspectives. Small talk becomes a tool for social innovation, allowing you to be a catalyst for change within your network. Introducing the Network Influence Protocol. This protocol leverages small talk as a tool for social impact. Engage intentionally, using these interactions to seed ideas and foster dialogue. By consciously participating in this larger system, you can influence its direction and foster meaningful change. Are you ready to transform small talk from a cognitive assault into a platform for systemic influence? The power to reshape your network lies in every conversation you choose to have.